You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, you guys know that I have my problems with the NBA. I used to be a massive NBA fan. I remember on Sundays, there used to be the NBA on NBC. I would never, ever miss a game. Michael Jordan, the Bulls would be playing. Hakeem, the Rockets would be playing. I loved it. It was tremendous. But as time has passed by over the decades now, the NBA is not a sport that I actually watch. Now, you guys know the main reason why I don't watch the NBA. I mean, in 2020, they went full political in that bubble. They were anti-American, kneeling for the national anthem. I was completely out on the NBA. But however, I did have some other problems with the NBA even before that. I noticed a change in the game, and I believe that this was definitely a change for the worse. Now, I grew up in the time of the bat to the basket center, the big man, Hakeem, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was fun, inside-out game. But in this NBA today, the game is very, very different, and it's for the worse. So even when they went full political, I had another reason really not to watch anymore. And when they went full political, it just took me over the edge now. So that actually brings us to former NBA host on NBA on NBC, Bob Costas. He's come out and he has slammed the NBA. He is not a fan of the NBA anymore. Look at this, guys. Legendary sports announcer rips the NBA. Yeah, Bob Costas made some very, very good points as to the reason why the NBA is terrible now. And Bob Costas is actually older than me. Believe it or not, guys, this guy's 71. I didn't realize he was 71 years old. I mean, he still looks kind of young. He doesn't look 71. But we're going to be getting into what he actually had to say about the NBA. But first, guys, you guys can see that I am rocking our new Black and White Nation shirt. Brand new shirt is up on the merch store. You guys check it out. We have different colors here. I actually have the white one that I'm rocking right now, but we got it in black. If you get the one in black or in green or in red, you get the one that actually says blackandwhitenetwork.com, YouTube, Rumble, and podcast on there. Use the discount code USA First, guys. We're going to give you 25% off. So with that being said, here we go. It says here, while you might see Bob Costas at an NBA game from time to time, he's probably not enjoying it as much as he used to. The legendary sports announcer, who's closer to baseball these days, revealed that he's not a fan of what the game has turned into. Costas appeared on Michael Kay's radio show, Rip the Current State of the Game. This is what he said, guys. Quote, what worked for a competitive edge, or at least arguably that's what the analytics showed you to do, did not work well for baseball as an entertainment product, he said. And I think the same thing is true. I'm not as close to the NBA now as I am to baseball. But in what I've observed, it's not so pleasing to see two teams combine for 80 three-point attempts in a game. Or to see a potential fast break and the two guys on the wing run to the respective corners instead of finishing off a beautifully executed fast break. In other words, guys, he's saying that, man, there is way, way, way too many threes in this game. And I completely agree with him, guys. I mean, that has really, really turned me off from the NBA. I remember James Harden, NBA Western Conference Finals. And it really wasn't just James Harden. The Rockets against the Warriors. I believe they missed 27 straight three-pointers. That was an NBA record. And guess what, guys? They had no plan B. They had no plan B at all. And I was like, can you guys just shoot a mid-range jumper? But the NBA, they bailed out on mid-range jumpers. I mean, back in the day, man, that three-point shot used to be special. I remember 1995 NBA Finals, Kenny Smith, Houston Rockets. He shot a then NBA record 6 3-pointers. He made 6 threes, if I'm not mistaken, in the NBA Finals Game 1 against Orlando. And it was special then. It was special. I remember Michael Jordan against Portland in the NBA Finals. I believe this was 1992. Michael Jordan just got hot. He made like 5 threes in the first half. It was special. To see that today, it's not really special at all. And guys, it's just way, way, way too many threes. And one of my criticisms of the Rockets when I was actually watching them, I was like, man, you guys taking 50 threes, man. I mean, can you do something else? But no, they wanted to continue to shoot the three. And what's the old saying? You live by the three, you die by the three. And those Rockets teams were dying by the three. But anyway, back to Bob Costas. He says, it says here, Costas is hoping that the NBA will follow MLB's lead and implement some rule changes. Quote, a lot of the game's texture has been reduced, he said. A three-pointer used to be a punctuation and a big deal. But when it's a matter of force, then I think it loses some of its impact. It's doubtful that the NBA will move away from three-pointers, but perhaps something can improve. Now, I don't think that the NBA is going to implement any kind of rules. I don't think they need to implement any kind of rules. But when Steph Curry hit the scene, Steph Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. He is. But now everybody thinks that they are actually Steph Curry. That's not the case. And I don't like it. I like it when players actually shoot mid-range jumpers. And to make the three-pointer, just a kind of a specialty shot. Now, the Rockets back in the day, they used to pass the ball inside to Akeem, and then he would kick it out for a three. But I think that those Rockets teams, they were a really good three-point shooting team, but I think they were only taking like 15, maybe 17 a game. And that was a lot for back then. Now teams, 40 three-pointers? Nah, I don't like you guys. I know, but Bob Costas is right about this, man. This is a very, very good criticism of the NBA. Way, way, way too many three-pointers for me. And he's turning off the TV. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.